You didn't even realize it happened. One comment, one tone, one small shift, and suddenly, you weren't thinking anymore. You were reacting. You said more than you planned, explained more than you needed, and by the time it was over, something felt off. Not because what you said was wrong, but because it didn't feel like you chose it. Pause for a second and think about the last time that happened. Not the obvious moment, the small one. The comment you didn't like. The assumption someone made. The way someone spoke to you that didn't sit right. How fast did you react? Because that speed is everything. Most people believe they're in control of their responses, but if it happens instantly, it's not control, it's conditioning. And if this feels familiar, you're not alone. This is exactly what we break down here, those quiet moments where your mind moves before you do, and how to catch them while they're happening, not after they've already pulled you in. Because once you see it clearly, you start noticing something most people miss. You weren't choosing, you were being triggered. And the moment you're triggered, you become predictable. That's the part no one tells you. If someone can predict your reaction, they don't need to control you, they just need to press the right button. You'll explain, defend, correct, and reveal more than you intended, all on your own. Think about how often that happens. The moment you feel misunderstood, you start explaining. The moment something feels off, you start correcting. The moment you feel slighted, you respond. It feels justified, but it's automatic. And automatic behavior is easy to influence. This is why people walk away from conversations thinking, why did I say all that? Why did I give that so much energy? It wasn't strategy. It was reaction. Now look at it differently. Someone makes an assumption about you. You feel that internal shift, the urge to fix it immediately. But instead of acting on it, you pause. Just for a moment. Not to be passive, not to ignore it, just to see it. That small pause is where control returns. Because in that space, you're no longer being pulled, you're deciding. Try this the next time it happens. Don't change the situation. Don't try to win the moment. Just delay your response. Feel the reaction without acting on it. Watch how your mind pushes you, say something, fix this, don't let that slide. And instead of following it, observe it. That's the skill. Not silence for the sake of silence, but control before expression. Because once the urgency fades, clarity shows up. What felt necessary becomes optional. What felt important becomes smaller. And from there, you choose. Maybe you respond, maybe you don't, but it's deliberate. And when your actions become deliberate, everything changes. You speak less, but with more weight. You stop over-explaining. You stop trying to manage how everyone sees you. And without realizing it, you start creating a different kind of presence, one that isn't easily pulled or influenced. And the more you practice this, the more you start seeing things you couldn't see before. You notice when someone is projecting. You recognize when a comment isn't about you at all. You see when people are testing boundaries without saying it directly. And instead of reacting, you observe. That alone separates you. Because most people are moving through conversations emotionally, while you're moving through them intentionally. And if you've ever felt like you're constantly being pulled into situations, constantly needing to explain yourself, constantly drained after interactions, it's not just what people are doing. It's how quickly you're responding. Slow that down, and everything shifts. Your thinking becomes clearer. Your energy stays with you. Your decisions feel more controlled. So the next time something hits you, don't rush to respond. Pause. Even for a second. That moment is where everything changes. Because that's where you either give control away, or take it back. And if this helped you notice something you hadn't seen before, stay with this. This space is built for that, to help you catch these patterns earlier, move with more clarity, and stop reacting in ways that quietly work against you. Because once you learn to hold that pause, you don't just respond better, you move through life differently.